This was built out of a conversation with my friend Marea, who is the Blessed Madonna. She was talking about, all the stuff she says and a whole lot of other stuff. And so I just sampled some lines from that and started messing with them and looping around that "We've Lost Dancing" lyric. And it just felt, she speaks in poetry very naturally. So it wasn't hard. How are you, Ale?
I'm fine, Freddie. How are you?
Very good, mate. Very good. I mean, look, it's a beautiful day.
Where are you in London?
I'm in London. I'm on my roof, yeah.
What does the name Fred again mean?
It's just basically there's a rapper in England called Flowdan, who's like a legendary grime MC. And when I used to make tunes with him, he would go like Fred again before he rapped. And it was just always, it sounded really cool. His voice is like incredible and like so deep. So it just sounded cool. So I didn't think much about it at the time, but yeah, here we are.
How and when did you switch from rap to dance music?
Switch from, I kind of always done both, if I'm honest. Since I was a teenager, I've always made a lot of hip hop and a lot of dance music. So it's always felt like home.
The industry talks about you as the producer of the year. Do you feel the pressure?
No, I don't. I feel the pressure of myself, but that's been the same every year. And that's just to want to sort of, everyone wants to fulfill potential, right? So it's just that. But I feel very at peace with my own sort of focus, yeah.
How did Fred Gibson start with music?
I started playing like classical piano when I was younger. I did that, and then I did like classical percussion, like a lot of classical music. And then I studied that at a classical college place and was kind of always doing both. But yeah, it was piano, and then I started writing songs on like a tape recorder when I was 10 that my auntie used to record. I just kept going from there, to be honest.
Your first official single, Kyle, was released in 2019, but your songwriting and production credits start as early as 2013, if I don't going wrong. How did you decide to take off with this solo project?
I just knew there was a sort of type of music that I needed to make that I wasn't making in 2018. I spent a couple of years like trying to hone the sound I wanted to make, and I'm still doing that for sure. But I just kind of got to the point where I was like, okay, right, I need to begin to put this out and learn how I feel about it and sort of evolve, not behind closed doors. So yeah, like it's an ever, I'll be learning about this for the next 60 years, but this is where I'm at now.
A beautiful journey that lead to Marea, an iconic track about the present world. How was this masterpiece born?
Thank you. It was made out of, so all of the songs on all of my records are built out of like voice notes from sampling, friends and conversations and videos from nights out and all of that. Just like trying to make it feel like a diary is how I like to call it. And this was built out of a conversation with my friend Marea, who is the Blessed Madonna. She was talking about, all the stuff she says and a whole lot of other stuff. And so I just sampled some lines from that and started messing with them and looping around that "We've Lost Dancing" lyric. And it just felt, she speaks in poetry very naturally. So it wasn't hard.
Did you have the music already before that phone with the Blessed Madonna?
I had some of it. So me and Boston Bun, T-Bone, who's a producer, we had made a version of it, but I was still like honing it a lot. And so it was kind of, the two kind of evolved in coexistence.
Is the real life sampling, like in Carlos, for example, your signature?
Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to just make a thing that feels like the real world, like glorified into songs. That's 100% it.
And this is the reason why your first album, Actual Life, is just the first part of a diary, I think.
That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm in the process of finishing the next part.
What about the second part?
Yeah, so the second part, so Billy, that came out, a couple of weeks ago, is a song on the next record. I'm just going to keep doing this until I have to take a break or something for whatever reason. But I just love the feeling of just trying to document months as they come in music and then moving forward always.
Why did you name songs like Human Being, like People?
I think because I wanted to put the focus, because I'm saying the focus is always on the sample and on that moment of life that happens. So I want to put the focus and the title on the person who is responsible for that piece of like beauty or clarity or honesty or whatever it may be.
Yeah. Could you please list some of the biggest artists you worked with? So let me do it. Let me do it for you. Just tell me yes or no, okay?
Okay.
Ed Sheeran, I don't care with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, for sure.
Khalid.
Yeah, definitely.
Stormzy.
Love Storms, yeah.
Ellie Goulding.
For sure, not for a while, but yeah.
Rita Ora.
Yeah.
Clean Bandit and Demi Lovato.
Yes, a while ago, but yeah.
Brian Eno.
Of course, yeah. Yesterday.
Yesterday? About what?
As in, we were working together yesterday and the day before.
Underworld.
Of course, love Carl. He's my brother. He was the first person I made a record with Brian with.
The official chart website, Fred, says that in 2019 you were number 1 for 14 weeks. Do you realize that it's the 13% of the year?
Yeah, it was. I mean, big ups. That was, I guess, Stormzy and Ed that year. So it was,
exactly, you were number 1 with Stormzy, Ed, and with your tracks. The 13% of the year at number 1. You are boring. What's your dream collaboration? We just listed a list of big. Kanye.
Yeah.
Did you contact him?
No. What will be will be. It will happen if it's meant to happen. I will do what I will hustle for it if those sort of paths reveal themselves. But he's my favorite creator making music in the world right now.
You are one of the few artists in the world that has skyrocketed during pandemic, and numbers are amazing. And now you have another big challenge, Fred, touring in the real actual life, in the real world. How much are you excited or scared about this particular situation? It became big during a pandemic.
Oh, I'm excited. I feel very, very blessed to have been able to keep making music and do what I love throughout it. So yeah, and I'm excited to go play shows. I've only played like a few, but they've been incredible. So I'm gassed to just keep that going, to be honest.
Thank you so much, Fred. Ciao, Fred.
Bye.
M2O DJ Station.